go with the creating customer, I mean, how to create some data. For example, if we don't have any data, but we need to create some data. Okay. Data in the sense, we'll explain like, for example, we have important formulas like random formulas. Okay. So, uh, equal to random. If we type over in, we can find two formulas. The one is random, returns a random number greater or equal to 0 and less than 1, evenly distributed. Okay, so give one. Give 10. So you can see from the random between there is two arguments. Okay, one is bottom and one is the top. Okay, so I give 1, 100. Okay, now you can see it will give me some random number. Okay, so it will be each and every time if I give F2 and enter, it will the number will change each and every. So it will give a random number between the range what we are asking. So where it will work, where and how it will work in the sense. For example, here we have some names data. Just copy and we have it here. So upon example, we have some IDs or we have some or employee or serial number like that. We're using just apply here. So I need to randomly pick few people for my project. Okay. So what I will do, I will first I will take some serial number and I will need selected candidates for random for some audit purpose or something else. Okay. So what I will do, I have some 16 candidates for example. Okay. So here what I can use, I can use this ran between function and the top is 1, comma, I have total 16. So I can use this, but I need only 5 candidates. Okay, so I can just take 6. Okay, I need 6 candidates. So like this, I can make this function and I can copy and let me make it as values so that it won't change. It will be okay. So now what I will do, a VLOOKUP. Like yesterday how we did.
Okay.
Comma, comma, false is exact match, right? So I'm using the false. So it's two. Second column. Okay. So you see, I get this random name between this, so there will be no bias or anything, so that I can get a random names for auditing purpose or for any we need to give resources names randomly like that and all. So we can use this
Okay.
random function to without any bias we can use this random to pick the names for candidates, right? So
Okay. Right.
this yeah, and also same way we can use this random function to get dates, random dates. So, for example,
Okay.
here we have a date function. So, date function, I'm inside the random between, I'm getting the date function for a bottom. Okay. So, what the date function will do, returns a number that represents the date in Microsoft Excel date time code. Okay. So, it will just gives the date. Okay. So, what I do, I'm giving a tab. So, I'm giving 2023 year because you can see it takes 3 arguments year, month, day. Okay, so 23 month and giving January. Here also giving one. Okay, so now I have given the bottom. So this is the bottom. So at the top, maximum till what you need to generate the random. Okay, so here also I'm using the date value. I'm giving the year. I'm giving the month. I'm giving the date. Okay, 50. So You can see now I have given the bottom and I have given the top. So this closing the bracket. Now do enter. So this is currently in general format. Okay, so here only the format comes like you can change it the date. So if you see, it is given me a random date
Okay.
between this date. So using this also, for example, you have lots number of data on a daily basis. So for example, you are working as a recruiter and you have so many data on which date, which candidate you have to put the interview for, send the offer letter or something, and there is a kind of auditors coming out, they are requesting data from random sample data from each and every date from the till this last 6 months, last 3 years. So you can use this random function to randomly take the data and you can submit it. So that there will be no bias in that. Okay. So in official purpose, we use this random between function for this kind of randomly picking the data. Okay. Fine, right?
Okay.
Fine the random between that. Okay, fine. Next. Next, we move to the number formats. Okay. So, what are the number formats? Number formats in the sense, see, for an example, I am giving this number. So, we need, there will be some things like, for an example, employee ID. Okay. Employee ID,
Okay.
as per the company policy, it always should be 6-digit number. Okay. So there will be
Okay.
millions of employees working there. Okay. So there may be employee with the number 456, but as per the record, it should be like 00456. Okay, 456. But normally Excel won't generally took the preceding zeros. I mean the ancient zeros. Okay. So for this for easily to make this kind of thing, for example, I have these many data. Okay. Like I have something like that, something like that, something like that. Okay. So what can I do? I can just make the format for the entire thing. Right. I can go here. So this number format here, I can do all kind of customization of the formats I want.
Okay.
So here we have so many options like number, currency. In number, we can do the negative minus, or we can give a decimal number, how many decimals we need, on currency, uh, on the accounting, date formats, and other. So fractions, percentage, so many things like that. Okay, so I'm going to custom. So in this custom, you can choose. In this custom, it will have all these kind of things. So number, currency, accounting, everything. So you can customize as per you need. Okay. So what I will do in the in the type, I will just do zeros. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now I click OK. You can see now it will accept or it will make whatever entry it as a 6 digit. Okay. So if I give 1, it will make it. If I give 1, 2, 5, 6, this one employee ID, if I just enter and it automatically takes it. So that in any case you are submitting the report and the report will, the system will accept the report only with the 6 digit characters like this and all, because there will be so many conditions will be there. So in any of the offices where we provide the MIS or report. So in this case, this number project will come in handy so that we can format into whatever kind we want. For example, next I am telling a decimal. Okay.
Okay.
So I have some expenses. Okay. So we need to provide the correct expenses data. Okay. So what I'm doing, uh, 33.0, 89. Okay, or 0. Okay. So, in the same way, if you want to present data and they want it to be in a way, so you can add the decimals. In number, you can add 2 decimals. So, if we give 12.50, it will automatically mix it to 2 decimals. Like, if I give it will always give us a number as a two decimal. So in this way, you can make up your
Okay.
data. So format the data in the way you want. Or you can also use the shortcuts to make the decimals in and out of like that. Okay. And you can use
Okay.
the shortcuts to make the percentage or something. Okay. Also,
Okay.
in this number format, you can also add the text value also. For an example, so like there is a room space, or some data cutting works. Okay, so I am giving this value 839.1274. But always whenever you enter in value, that should also show the feet. So these data square feet like that. But so what I can do, I can go into the number format, custom in general. I can type 0.0 space. You can see it is adding the feet or whatever text you want, feet, or you can even convert this into as per your for instead of feet. If you want, if whenever I type a number, that should say this dollar amount like that. So whatever I want, I make it. So so whatever the cells you have applied that formatting, whatever you enter, it will give as per the text
As per the
field you want to
expenses,
add.
room
Yeah,
space.
yeah, right. So as per the, it will give you the, it will along with the text it will give. So that when you don't need to go one by one. Whenever you are entering value, you don't need to go and enter the text. These are the simplifying our work using our number formats. Okay. In the same way, this also works in another way. Like you can give the revenue report or report. You can easily add whether it is if it's a million. Okay, all the numbers are going to give is in millions in balance sheet or whatever. So you can easily add the TM in the text and you can show okay this is a million like that. Okay. And
Okay.
you can simply you can also in date formats you can work it in a better way like see uh, that's a so all that's a from today. Okay, so today means it will give the current date. Okay, so it will give the current date. So here what you
Okay.
can do, you can use this date format. You can see so there are so many number of forms. So you can do
Yeah.
like this.
In what kind of
Yeah,
format I want, I can select.
yeah, yeah. And also here where it will use this, you can also include the time here so that you can
Okay.
calculate what is how many times whether an employee is
Working
using the
hours.
premises. Yeah, working hours are so that so you can include the time and you can calculate the working hours or any other hours that you want to report. Okay. So
Okay.
these are the comes into the number format. So there are so many things. So if you're going to try when I'm giving you some assignments, so if you want to try, you can just play around with all the kind of formats and you can go through. Okay. And also in
Okay.
the same way, here you can use the format also. You can give the font color, border, fills. These also you
Okay.
can just do it. Okay.
And I can protect as well, right? I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. You can protect as well. You can go to the
Oh,
uh, review and you can protect as well. So everything is combined only. So you need to go to the appropriate tabs and you have to choose the appropriate functionality
accordingly
to
use.
do the data. Yeah, right. So
Okay.
as per your need, you can customize whatever formulas or whatever things you need to use. Okay. Okay. Next, let's go to the auto fill. It's a simple one, but it's a very effective. For example, okay, serial number. Just for example, okay. I'm giving one. If I just drag it, I will get only one. Okay. In case I am giving the number 2, then I drag, it will give me the continuous number. Here,
Okay.
the catch is guys, if there is one, and here you can use this function. So here it will show you a transpose kind of thing. So here you can see fill series. So it will automatically fill the series. Okay. And
Okay.
also there is one here you can also use the option like you have a format. Okay, you are using this color of font and you are drawing it. And you just if you want only the fill series, you can use a fill series. Or if you want only the format alone, you will get the only format. So if I enter any other number, you will get the format alone that will be filled. Okay. So this is the fill
Okay.
series with format alone. So,
Okay.
so now you can see if
Okay.
uh, so you can extend. So for an example, instead of giving the text value, I'm giving a statement 0101 2020. Also, I'm having it with a type, a custom. Okay. Instead of it, I want only month and year. Okay, so what I'm going to do, MNM hyphen area. So I'm getting that Jan. If I give three M's, I will become JANU. Okay, so like this. So 2, 1, and 2. So here I can use the format pad instead of going in each and every one and do the formatting. I can use this format pad tool. So if I click it and wherever I want to use, I can just click it. It will use. Okay,
Okay.
and
So
also
accordingly, it
there is
will automatically
automatically it
come
will
in that.
just copy the format from that cell and it will apply the format in the cell we are going to choose. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now you see now it is auto-filled to the all the years. If as we having it in the date, so it has auto-filled. Okay, so
Automatically.
here also, yeah, yeah. So like this, we can use this fill sheets. Next, let's go to the table. Okay. So you can see in the insert we have a option called table. So in the table, so here only we have all the options like we can insert a picture or a screenshot or a charts,
Mm.
hyperlinks, a
Okay.
pivot table. This and all, and then it's upcoming class you will see. So here one of the best option is called it is called table. Okay, so
Table.
click, yeah, click the table. For an example, see, I need like a 20 rows and 10 columns table. So you can see here it will mention as 20 row, 10
Mm.
columns. On the top left, you are seeing right. So I'm clicking it and I'm using a table. So it says from A1 to J20, I'm going to
J20.
create it. Yeah, I will. So it automatically says column 1, column 2, column 3. Okay, so I can here
Okay.
update the thing. Name, salary, X. For an example, again.
Okay.
So I'm just using the autofill. Let me just prepare this data. And the name I have here. For this, I'm just using the random function. Uh, and that, so you see what happened here. Now I'm giving the rand between here. Okay, the same rand between two. So the bottom is 1 lakh, the top is 10 lakh. See, it is giving the random number out of the formula in the only that cell only. But you
Okay.
see what happens here. If we format it as a table, it automatically autofills and automatically
Other
calculate everything
cells.
for yeah. Right, for I am giving 10%. Okay, 12
Okay.
percentage. Okay, 12%. Beginning. Okay, first I'm calculating here alone. Okay, that's
Okay.
amount. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to multiply this. You can see
Okay.
this. So now what I'm going to do, I'm putting all this into percentage. Right? Value 12. It automatically calculates for all the cells whenever I do an addition, whenever I do a thing, it will also. For an example, here you see, if I just put a
Okay. So
serial
can
number,
you
it
please once again
automatically,
repeat?
yeah,
Can you please
okay.
once again repeat the first one the way you did,
Yeah, yeah, sure.
so I can.
See, yeah, yeah, no problem. See, so what it will do is, so here I have formula. Okay, so I'm just multiply this and calculate the tax amount. Okay, so
Yeah.
if I'm using this as a table, not a normal cell. Okay, so here what it will do, whenever I use a thing, okay, I just I'm entering. So I got information that for this person, this is a tax amount. Okay, so I need to
Yeah.
update the sheet. So I just if I have my sheet as a table. If I just give a 10% here, it automatically calculates whatever the other calculation formulas I have. Okay, automatically it will do
Yeah, that I
every.
got, but
Mhm.
how you used it for the first cell, like on
Okay, for the
the
serial
first
number,
one.
right? I added.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So that's another specialty of this table. Like you no need to I mean enter the all data for a particular candidate, particular cell. Okay. For example, I'm just going to introduce another serial number, another candidate list. I'm going to include just okay. So if I give it 20, what it will do? It will automatically include a row and it will automatically takes all the formulas and the values and the calculations I have in the all the other columns. Okay, only because name
Okay.
is a we cannot it cannot automatically think or create a name. So it will keep the namespace blank. But whatever formulas you have, it will automatically calculate and it will create a new row for you. So you don't need to enter everything again in the new row. So whenever your
Okay.
candidate list increases, you can simply by doing it and adding a name, you can easily do it. Got it?
Okay.
So this is a very useful one whenever we are dealing with a large amount of data. So we need to create any data in the table format. You can easily uh, filter it, and you can use easily if you do with the minimal effort. You can make the Excel to calculate all the formulas with a single click. You can use it. Okay.
Okay.
And here we have the themes and styles. Okay. So themes and
Okay.
styles is nothing but you can choose what style you need. So whenever you if you having a table, you can see that here there's no ribbon is there. When I choose it, okay, you will see the table two. Okay, it will come here. Okay, decide. So here you can choose various number of themes so that whichever theme suits you, you can choose it here. Okay, there are lot and
Okay.
lots of themes, so you can choose it from here. Okay, and the same way here also you can see the other functions of whatever the formulas or whatever the protect sheet filtering formulas. Everything whatever do you can see, so you can do all the same with the using this table itself. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Mm, the next one, data validation. Data validation is a very big elaborate subject. It's a very very useful book. In the data tab, you can find a thing called data validation where we use the remote resources. Okay. So I'm
Okay.
going to use using particulars. working. That's why I'm doing have some needs. So here I'm going to use a data validation. Like for example, for each and every employee, they have as per the company policy, they need to work for 9 hours. Okay, they cannot go below 7 hours, or they cannot go above 9 hours as per the company policy. So that if we are below 7 hours, they have to give the justification. Above 9 hours, they have to apply for the time extra overtime allowances and that. Okay, so for that you are having an Excel. So each and every time, and you can also, for example, this working time, work time, okay, and the working times. Right. So for an example, I'm putting here. I'm getting some login time. So this first worker is 8 hours he work, okay, and he 6 hours he work like that. So this should not go below 5 and should not go above 9. Okay. So here
Okay.
what I do, I can easily do like I can give the validation. Like I can go to the data validation, okay, data validation. Here, allow. There are so many things that here we can work. So, whole number, decimal list. We see one by one. So that if we see two things, you will be and understand the other things, and you can explore it with yourself whenever you are studying yourself after the class. Okay. So I'm giving the whole number because here I'm going to calculate the only numbers like 1 hour, 2 hour, till 9 hour. Okay. So there is a lot of things like options like greater than, less than. So I'm going to put between. So I'm giving 5, maximum 9. Okay. Okay. So that I will choose so that it will apply to the all this. Okay. So phone number
Okay.
5, 9, and that's the input message. Okay. So Excel is selected. So let me show. So enter the title and error alert. You can give 3 error alerts like a stop warning information. Source reducer
Okay.
enters which show error. So error is uh, your level is so so whenever I click the thing, it will show the enter the workflows like so. I'm giving one now. You can see it shows below or above company policy report to manager because it is not between 5 or 9. Okay. For example, if I put 6, it
Okay.
will accept. It will accept. Okay. If I give 1, it won't accept. If I give 7, it will accept. 8, it will accept. 9, it will accept. 10, it won't accept. Okay. So it will show the error. So like this, we can make the user enters, and if this is not work, this will show him the error message so that we can add some more functionality so that this will be reported to the manager. Like that we can do. Okay. I will show you another
Okay.
example where
Hmm.
this validation is very useful from the example. For example, like uh, Okay, let's just assume this under there, and also there's some thing called password. Okay. Password or access code or pin code. Okay. Pin code. Because no one will share their password, so just assume it's a pin code. Okay. So here I'm going to do the validation for all these fields. The other way we can use is like, let's go to the text length. Okay, so here I say before we see between, now we see equal to. So it will accept only one argument, that is, as per the company policy, that the access code should be for only 4 characters. Okay, so I'm giving 4, so that if it is exceeding 4, then it should not allow the user to enter incorrect number more than 4 characters. Or if you want to
Okay.
make it between 2 and 4, you can also use it. So uh, so we go 4 digits. Here, let me just know one. So it will be only one. So it will say, because this I formed this and one, so it is giving the option you entered wrong pin, continue. Yes means it will accept, no means it won't accept. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now it will accept. If I see more, if I give 5 digits, okay, all the time also it does.
Okay.
So if I use the warning method, so again I am going to the presentation, you can see I used warning. If I stop means it won't allow me to update, even though it won't allow me to overwrite the
Okay.
input. Okay. In
Okay.
substitution means, let us see how information works. Okay. You can see it says as a
Hmm.
information you entered a
You
wrong pin.
entered wrong pin.
Yeah, and it directly accepts that. Okay, so you need to
Okay.
specify that how uh, uh, important this is, and what kind of error alert you are going to use. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
use
This will
here,
mention each and everything.
yeah, right. I gave the stop symbol, so it won't allow. It will retry or cancel only. It will do. Fine.
Okay.
Okay. And the other useful method we will usually from HR department or in the administration department, what they use, I will show you. Um, for an example, email ID. Okay. So here we are going to check whether the whatever who enters the email ID, whether it is correct email ID or it's a incorrect email ID. Okay. So I'm going to data validation settings. Here I am going to choose a customer. I am going to create a customer using a formula. Okay. Before that, I will show what are the formulas we will be using. Okay. A formula is called is a number. Checks whether a value is a number and returns true or false. Okay. For example, I'm giving a 10. It says
Okay.
true. Okay. Is giving a. It says
Is
false
number.
because it is not a number. Okay.
Okay.
And we will see the find, and also we will use a find formula. How we are going to use the combined 2 or 3 formulas in a single, I mean 2 or 3 formulas in a single big formula, that we will be seeing in the upcoming class. Okay, so don't confuse with those things. So just follow what we are going
Okay.
to do with the data evaluation. Okay, so if
Okay.
you
Okay.
see find, what it will do. So, returns the starting question of one text string within another text string. Okay, so find text. Find text is like A, B, C, D. Okay, this is a text.
Okay.
Between text, what you are going to find? C. Okay, What is the starting position? From where I need to find it? So from starting position one needs to from A, B, C, D I need to search. From B, second position I need to search. I'm just giving one. Okay. So, use that active, not activated product version. You numbers are incorrect. So, show okay, fine. It's so so the find will find a character inside a text. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to going to select the data validation. I'm going to do custom. Okay. Here I'm going to enter the formula is okay. Here I'm going to include the formula find. So what I'm going to find? I'm going to find. So every email will always have the at the rate symbol, right? So I'm going to find at the rate symbol in GQ. GQ. Because this is the first cell I'm going to work on. Okay. So I have given the form. So what I'm going to do, I'm just finding the at symbol inside the text they are going to enter, that the email ID they are going to enter. And if this,
Yes,
yeah, and if it is found, it will show us true. So if not found, it will show us a
it
false.
will show
Okay.
us false.
Yeah. Right. Enter email ID. Okay. And I'm going to error cell. I'm going to stop here. Email, incorrect email for me. I will enter some ABCD. So it is fine because it has the artisan. Okay. Now I will see some of the broadcast. You can see it will stop me because it doesn't find the
Yeah,
at the rate symbol here. So like
yeah.
this, you can use the validations to make sure only the email address is right. There are so many emails because
Like we
doing
are
this, but
validating the data, like
yeah,
the data is validated
yeah,
if
yeah.
if it's
For an
correct
example, let
in
me,
every way.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So let me also tell an example. Okay, so if you're sending a sheet
Okay.
to someone to update the candidate's data and you're asking to send, so they're a data entry team. Okay, they have some
Okay.
hundreds of resumes and they need to see each and every resume and fill the Excel sheet. What is their mobile number, their email, their previous company, their experience number. Okay, at the time
Yeah. Okay.
they may incorrectly enter the email ID and send to you. So it will be a big problem for you with the
Yes.
incorrect data, right? So at the time you can
Yeah.
the sheet which you are asking requesting, you can use these validations and send them so that even though they incorrectly type, it will show the error. So they will concentrate more and check key in the data entry the correct ID and they will send it. So these kind of things
Okay.
it will be very useful in the official
It
server.
will be not be so time consuming, and the wrong data would
Yeah,
not pass on.
yeah, because you need to go back to them and you have to get the data.
Ah.
So yeah, yeah, right, right.
Okay.
So I'm just giving the real time example where you can use it in the in what.
Yes, I have understood
Okay.
this.
Yeah. So in the same way here, next we are going to see conditional formatting. Okay. Conditional formatting is also very useful thing, right? you can easily find out what happens here. So, for example, instead of data validation, okay, you are having workers, right? So, for an example, let's see, let's make as a table, okay, and we have a table. So, it will be very useful. Okay, a table. Okay. So, here for example, so I am going to apply the conditional formatting. Okay. So, in the code, you will find the conditional formatting. Here you can find the conditional formatting. So, there are so many ways to do this. Okay, you can create a new rule, or you can choose the exact rule. So, for example, between the cells, so format cells that are between. So, as I said, the
Okay.
previous example we discussed 5 hours and 9 hours. Okay, so
Okay.
between 5 and 9.
9.
Okay, between 6 and 7. I'm giving a new. So,
Okay.
you can use you can use a formula to do a very I mean advanced level of conditional formatting. Okay, so what here I'm going to do? I have numbers here. Okay, with 2, 8, 9, 3, 4, and that. Okay, so I'm going to do a formatting. You can see before you can put 5, 9. Okay, and
Okay.
I can say new uh, green field. Okay, then and I can use another formula also less than 5 red field and another greater than 10. I mean greater
Whatever
than
I
10.
want, accordingly it will be changed.
Yeah, yeah. Also red field. Okay, so I'm giving 10, 11, 6, 8, 3, 5. Why I'm using them, it will automatically carry increase the rows as per my input. Okay, so that's why I'm so
Okay.
here you can easily see instead of just filtering and everything, you can easily see what is happening here. So whenever you are inputting the working hours, you can easily find okay, it is green. Okay, is good.
Yeah.
Poor okay, okay. I can go and just filter it by color, and I can copy it. I can report it to the manager. So these are all the
Yeah.
things that are out of policy, like kind of things. Okay,
Yeah.
here
Only
we
that
have
part.
yeah only that part you can send it. So here you can use it in several ways, like above average. For an example, let me have some data. Okay, I am just creating some data. So example, easy example let me do. Structuring. And need some numbers. So I'm using so here I'm going to apply a rule. I'm going to new rule. Before that, I will also show is you can see is we have so many we see is number though that will show whether it is a number or not. Okay, is or
Okay.
here we are going to see whether it is a odd number or not. Okay,
Okay.
So,
Okay.
for an example, we are having a thing like we need to select or showcase only the odd numbers. Okay. So in that case, what I can do, I can go to the constant formatting. I can create a new rule in manageable. So you will see all the rules you have already have. Okay. If you go to the manage rule, instead of selecting this worksheet, you can see these are the rules we have already applied here. Okay. So here you can go delete a rule or add a rule, or you can edit the rules. You can do going into the manage rules option. Okay. Now I'm going to create a new rule. So I'm going to create a new rule for the current selection. I'm going to use the formula, right? So I'm going to use the formula, and I'm doing the formula. This order. The first format I'm going to use some formats. Then I'm going to use the so you can see it is to change the paper. So you can see if it is an odd number, it will show, it will highlight, but it's highlighting the even number. Okay, let me check this and I'll show you tomorrow. Okay, because there is the product calculation. There are so many formulas which is not working for me.
All right.
I need
Okay.
to do some editing. Okay,
No
so
issues.
this
No
is so
issues.
yeah. So this so you got it right why we are using this. So you
Yes.
can also use this as a colorful presentation also. You can use it so that whenever you are putting your image or something, you can easily
Okay.
do that. Yeah. And next we go to the H lookup. Yesterday we saw V lookup. Now we saw the H lookup.
H lookup.
Yeah. I'm just for an example. Just create this full table. Capital, uh, rating,
Okay.
service, report, quality, value, history. Okay.
Okay.
So I have rating, uh, two rating, eight rating, four rating, three rating. And so I have some predefined rating levels. Rating
Okay.
one, two, three, four.
Four. Okay.
But average,
Average. Good. Better. Best.
yeah, I have this. Here,
Yeah.
if you see in the H lookup, you are, as I said earlier, in view lookup, you will be doing the vertically, you will find a value. In H lookup, you
Yeah.
are going to find a value from the horizontal. So, you are going
Yeah.
to do the H lookup as per the horizontal value and you are going to give the levels here. Okay. It's
Okay.
a simple
So
example.
this is the only difference. Have it right
Yeah,
between the
this is the
V and
only
H lookup.
difference.
Yeah.
Right. So, giving H lookup. Okay, so what I'm going to look, I'm going to look for the rating. Okay, so I'm giving rating, comma, table array. This is the table array. Okay, there
Okay.
we have column index. Here we have row index because that is vertically we are seeing giving the column index. Here, okay,
Yeah.
good, go row it. So second row only we are going to check. Okay. So
Okay.
giving two comma, and here also you can use the for exact match or approximate match. Okay.
Okay.
So now you are written text with that and you are I will give that so
Yeah.
now
Automatic.
you see, yeah, automatically you
Yeah.
can easily get by for an example why we use text to the please for an example some agency or some companies will have their own kind of data. Okay, here
Rating.
like they
Yeah.
will have the data is horizontally. So in that case, you can use the H lookup to
Yeah. In case
get the
they
data.
have in the raw format, then I can go for VLOOKUP, and if they have in horizontal way, I can go for HLOOKUP.
Right, right, right.
Okay.
And okay, we have another 10 more minutes, so I will include another one. Um, Here we what we see the your system needs to work for the application. The start date, end date, 10 days, working. Okay, with only one cell, I'm showing you an example. Okay. Here, today's date. So both are dates and 96 days. So you can see total 396 days. Okay. So here I want to find what are the working days. Okay. So using the formula get the working days, get work days. Okay. So you can see return the number of whole working days between 2 days. Okay. That means it will include Monday to Friday and it will omit the Saturdays and Sundays. Okay.
Okay.
So giving the start date and giving the end date. Then you can also use separate holiday list to detect those days also that we will see uh, next okay.
Yeah, like
So
if someone has taken holiday or some kind of
yeah,
like.
yeah, that kind of thing. And also we have in each country, in each company, they have their own option holidays or
Okay.
religion holidays and all right. So that also you can see. Yeah.
Okay.
So so you can see now there are 283 days from the 319 working days. Okay. Let's see
Okay.
how many working days including company holidays. So here how we use. Okay. So let's
Okay.
assume we have a holiday list here. Okay. Okay. Holiday, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Christmas. Okay. Christmas. So we have some dates like 30, 5, 20, 22, and
So every
Independence Day.
company might be having their holiday list, so accordingly we can,
Yeah, right. Accordingly, they can. Some companies, if they work in Tamil Nadu, they will have a local holiday in Tamil Nadu. In
okay.
Maharashtra, they will have a separate holiday. So that the holiday list will change. Right. So based on
Okay.
that, they
Yeah.
can calculate the correct option. So, uh, 12, 25. So, how we are going to use this holidays? Okay.
Okay.
The same network case, I will give the start date, I will give the end date, and now I give the holidays date. Holidays date, I will just choose here, and I will give the effort to make them static. Okay. try this in the same way and document the okay, let me also show this in the tomorrow. Okay, let me try to
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
rectify this product at first. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so what I do,
Can you just
I
do
just
one thing? Can you
yeah,
do
yeah, sure.
one thing that whatever we learned yesterday and whatever we learned today, so can you just
Mhm.
send me the list of the portion we have
Yeah,
covered
yeah,
till now, so that accordingly I can work on the things, the priority work which I can work on, so that I can
yeah,
practice
sure.
on that stuff specifically.
Yeah, sure, sure. In the teachment, if you go as a student login, I have
Okay,
mentioned what are the things we on
okay,
particular date, what are things we covered, and also I
okay,
have sent you the homework Excel file also, so you can do it here. This one also, okay.
okay,
And from today on, I am starting like this. So I'm for each and every sheet, I will use what are the things we are working, and I will upload this sheet itself to you so that you can
okay.
remember what are the things we saw by
Yeah, so
giving to the
that I
student.
can get the idea, like I can
Yeah, yeah.
picturize that thing, how we learned.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, sure. I will do that. I will.
Okay.
What you